Welcome to The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This is Captain Paladin LP. This is my very first LP I'll be doing here. Much less to say, I'm very glad to be doing this at this moment. I've been practicing this game, as you can see, and of course my real name is Adam, as indicated right there. Right now, let's kind of erase one game here. Let's erase this one. This one I've already completed, so we don't need to keep going on this one. But this is my very first LP of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. This game was published in 1998. In 2003 with this version of the GameCube version. Also, in 2007 it became available on the Wii console. Purchased it for $10, so that's pretty good. But this is the GameCube version, which, if you had pre-ordered Wind Waker, you also received a copy of Ocarina of Time. But also, on the same CD, you would have gotten the Ocarina of Time Master Quest, which is only on GameCube, not available anywhere else, as they might say. So, well, anyway, let's kind of go ahead and start our new file here. As you see, I've already been practicing, but we're just going to go ahead and start a new file here. And name this one Paladin, after my favorite character of, I don't know if any of you have heard Have Gun Will Travel, but it's a 1950s, 1960s Western on CBS. They do have available on DVD if you're interested in buying it. 6 seasons. The 6th season is not yet released, but the first 5 seasons are. So, if you're interested in buying that, I think. Also, I guess it's one of my favorite westerns because one of my favorite writers, who is also the creator of Star Trek, Gene Roddenberry, has written 30 episodes of Have Gun Will Travel. So it's pretty cool how he became such involved in, westerns at first, and then got into science fiction later on in the early to late 60s. But as we go ahead and input our name here, we go ahead and away we go. In a vast deep forest of Hyrule, long have I served as the guardian spirit. I am known as the Deku Tree. The children of the forest, the Kokiri, live here with me. Each Kokiri has his or her own guardian fairy. However, there is one boy who does not have a fairy. Ooh. Horses. Drawbridges. It looks like he has a fairy now. Uh-oh. Who is that evil man? Oh my gosh. Oh no! It's Macaulay Culkin! Oh no! Oh dear me. Navi, where art thou? Come hither. Oh, here we go with Shakespeare. Oh, Navi the fairy, listen to my words, the words of the Deku Tree. Thou sense it, the climate of evil descending upon this realm. Malevolent forces even now are mustering to attack our land of Hyrule. For so long the Kokiri Forest, the source of life, has stood as the barrier deterring outsiders and maintaining the order of the world. I didn't know that was possible. Oh my gosh. But before this tremendous evil power, Even my power is as nothing. It seems the time has come for the boy without a fairy to begin his journey. The youth whose destiny is to lead Hyrule to the path of justice and truth. Navi, go now, find our young friend and guide him to me. I do not have much time left. Fly, Navi, fly. The fate of the forest, nay, the world depends on thee. Wow, that is a lot of Shakespeare. My gosh. Shakespeare was okay. It had some good shows. You got a B in it in college. But in British Lit, no, not so much about the Canterbury Tales of Chaucer, and I got like a D in Brit Lit, but in American Lit, I got an A, which is ironic, pretty much. Oh, look out! Navi, you gotta watch out, girl. My gosh. There we go. Hello, Paladin. Wake up. Time for you to get your lazy ass up. The Great Deku Tree wants to talk to you. Paladin, get up. Hey, come on. Can Hyrule's destiny depend on such a lazy boy? I don't know. Maybe a fat one. I don't know. I doubt fat, though. Would be weird, though. Alright, settle down, Navi. Settle down, Navi. My gosh. Down, girl. Down, girl. You finally woke up. I'm Navi the Fairy. The Great Deku Tree asked me to be your partner from now on. Nice to meet you. The Great Deku Tree has summoned you, so let's get going right now. Oh, take it easy. Take it easy. Alright. Well, as you can see here, there's, on the top of the screen, you have your 3 hearts. Typical Zelda game. I think all except for Skyward Sword. And probably Zelda 2, you start with 3 hearts. Zelda 2 is a different, more of a different life force than any other game. Of course, you got your 2 buttons, the red and green button. Red, your B button on a GameCube controller, and green, which is your A button, and that's your green on the GameCube controller. And you got your 3 C buttons. As you can tell, this game was redesigned to fit the GameCube and not the N64 anymore. So this is an N64 game, or N64 redesigned for a GameCube game. Yahoo! Hi, Paladin! Well, howdy do. Go down here. And read that. It's my house. You can see that down here. Oh, you can't get too close. There's a fairy and a boy and going up against a dinosaur. Such youthful imagination. Wow, a fairy. Finally, a fairy came to you, Paladin. Wow, that's great news. I'm so happy for you. So happy. Oh, wow. More NCS reference. Now you're a true Kokiri, Paladin. Is that right? The Great Deku Tree has summoned you? It's quite an honor to talk to the Great Deku Tree. I'll wait for you here. Get going and go see the Great Deku Tree. I, however, since, upon reading that introduction, I think the Deku Tree might be in trouble, so we need to do something else before we go to the Great Deku Tree. What do you want? Yes, we know that. Thank you for telling us, me, Navi. We all know that, but we got some other things we gotta do first before we can go. Let's talk to you. A by the stone, pick it up. A by the stone, pick it up. Me know Mido, he made me pick up the rocks in the front of his house. you got a rupee from it. What do you want? Oh, you have a fairy now. That's great, Paladin. What? You've been called by the Great Deku Tree? What an honor. He maybe give you a special gift, hee. That's because the Great Deku Tree is our father. The forest guardian. He gave life to all of us Kokiri. And forgive me enunciating, because I have a lisp somehow. I don't know. Ooh, 3 rupees. Mido. Gotta be careful where he keeps his rupees. My gosh. I could do this all day. Oh, 1 there. Catch, girl. You missed. Alright, let's check out inside. I think this is Mido's house. Yes, the boss of the Kokiri. Yeah, I just love when they say, just boss. No rupee. Oh well. I think we need at least 40 to get a Deku shield, and I think we need to get a shield and a sword before we can go. And let's check what's in here. 5 rupees. Don't spend it all in one place. 1 green rupee. Oh, nice. 1 green rupee. Alright. I got a display on my clothes. Yes, don't bring up antivirus programs. Sorry, I'm recording off my computer. I'm viewing the game on my computer, so it's bringing up random things that I wish it wouldn't bring up. Let's see, 5, another 1. So that brings us to a total of 21. I think our business is concluded here. Let's go up this house. What you gotta say? Well, finally a fairy come to you. Now you have a lot to learn. The best place to go learn some new skills is in the Forest Training Center. It's on the hill just above here. Yeah, let's see. Let's go this way. Well, I can't even grab. Not even that. Yeah, I can't even pick it up. Let's see here. Hole of Hell. Hole of L. Let's go through this small hole. Get it? Hell, hole, L, hole. Alright, never mind. That's a really bad pun. And yes, parent discretion is advised for language. I'm sorry, I do curse sometimes. What do you guys say? Hey, let's work on some moves. To jump sideways while L targeting, press A as you move right or left. To do a backflip, while L targeting, press A as you move backwards. To do a roll attack while L targeting, press A as you move forward while you can avoid damage. If you have your sword ready while L targeting, you can do a jump attack by pressing A. A jump attack does double damage. You can use L targeting on the stone next to me, so let's practice. Yeah, let's go to the hole of L. Hole hell. Oh hell. Yep, life is hell, that's for sure. I wonder what the designers were thinking of that one. I mean, he really must live a depressing life or something. Oh gosh, giant rock. Well, that does come from holes of some kind. Giant rock from someone's butt, you know, I mean, whatever. What's here? Visit the Know-It-All Brothers to get item-related questions. That's nice, but let's check out this. You got the thing! You got the Kokiri sword. Unequipped substring. Select it with a cursor and equip it with A. This is a hidden treasure of the Kokiri, but you can borrow it for a while. Be sure to practice before you really fight. Borrow it? Yeah, borrow it. I think we get to keep it in Majora, if I'm not mistaken. Now, I don't know if you guys believe in timeline theories, but one of the theories that I've seen on the internet or on YouTube was that the Kokiri sword used to be the Picnic sword from the Minish Cap. So, I don't know, I found that rather interesting from watching all the timeline theories and such like that. I'm not, I come to my own conclusion. I'm a, two timeline theorist. The events of Majora's Mask and Wind Waker are happening on different timelines. Although I do subscribe that there are some plausible theories that, a single timeline is plausible too, but yeah, I'm kind of like, I'm open to suggestions when it comes to Zelda timeline theories. I mean, there's always, elements that supports both theories, I think. What's this? The house of the Know-It-All Brothers. Is that a house of smart-ass brothers? No, I'm just kidding. The Smothers Brothers? Alright, whatever. That's a really bad pun. I'm not Chugging Conroy. No, I'm not. Thank you very much. I can teach you about the icons at the top of the screen. Okay. For you novices, you can watch this if you want. For those who know how to play, you can skip ahead if you want. But I'm going through this anyway, since I'm deciding I'm 100% in this game. So, let's go about the yellow icons. The three yellow icons in the upper right are called sea icons. They display the things you can use with left, right, left, down, and right. Once you get a C items, you go into the select item subscreen and set it to one of the three C's. C, 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 C. C, senor. Anything in here? Oh, 1 rupee. I have enough for my shield. I'm very frustrated. I'm sorry. I have to use it. If you want to learn about the map and items, just ask me, but don't ask unless you want to hear a long explanation. Well, I'm doing this for you guys who are learning less about the map. There is a map displayed at the bottom right of the screen. The yellow arrow shows your current position and direction you are facing. The red mark shows where you entered the area from. You can turn the map display on and off with a control pad. If you want to see the name of the place, press start. You'll get into the subscreen, select the map subscreen. On the map subscreen, you can see a map of Hyrule. Did you get all that? Better write it down. That's about the items. There are 3 kinds of items: equipment, sea items, and quests. Equipment items, things like sword, shield, and clothes. You can manually equip those one at a time. Sea items are basically you set to left, down, and right, and virtually you can use them at will. Quest items you collect during the adventure, but there's no real way to use them. You just use them automatically. I'll just better explain it that way. So, I think we've heard enough. Do you want to know how to use the up? Well, you might as well. If you use the up, you can change direction of your view. In a place like this, you will switch from top-down view, outdoors, a field, for example, it will switch to first-person perspective. Also, when Navi is displayed in the upper right of your screen, Navi the fairy wants to talk to you, use up to listen to her. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward, I think. Alright, I think we are done fiddling around here. Other than that, we'll visit some of the other characters here. There's Saria. Although I do have a habit of calling her Saria, but that Mido made me cut grass at Saria's house. Mido told Saria he would do it so she would like him, but I'm the one doing all the work. You and Saria are close friends, so will you help me cut the grass? I'll let you keep anything that you find while cutting it. Now, if you find any rupees, it's all mine. Mine, mine, mine. How about this rock? Let's see what Suria's house is like. Oh, aw, nothing but hearts. How sweet. And they respawn. Doesn't hurt to have a few more repeats. Alright, we go to this one. A house of twins. And there's one person here. My sister took some rupees and went shopping at the store that has a red roof. Teehee. Speaking of rupees, a green one is worth 1, a blue one is 5, and a red one is worth 20. Okay, and well, that's good to know. But I heard also there's bigger ones you won't get to much later in the game. There's purple rupee that has 50, and there is a huge rupee which is worth 200. There is no 100 rupee in this game, just so you know. And not in Ocarina of Time, especially. So, even hearts on her roof. My gosh, Suri is such a lovable girl, isn't she? I think she's one of my favorite characters, but she's just... her role is very limited in terms of actual gameplay. I mean, she does give you advice of what to do next, I guess, sort of like a fortune teller, more or less, of sorts. I mean, she gives you only, discreet hints, though. And what do you want? Hee hee hee, you came all the way up here. You're a real man. Look, isn't the view pretty? Change your viewpoint with up, so you can look around the forest with up. Control stick. Yes, I'm a real majestic stallion. You just haven't realized it. Wait, what? Okay. And I believe Kokiri's shop. Hey, Paladin, look this way. Look over here with L and talk to me with A. Yes, that's how you use a fairy. It's so great that you finally have a fairy partner. I'll teach you how to talk to people using your fairy. When a fairy flies near a person or thing, press L to look in that direction. If you use L targeting, you can talk to people from a distance, like we're doing right now. When you have nothing that you can target, you can press L just to look forward. Try it. And also when you hold L, you can walk side to side, you can jump, you can dance, you can do all sorts of things. But enough playing, we go in here. What you gotta say? This shop, it sells things you can get in the forest for free. Well then why can't I get it for free? Do you know how to use a DQ shield? Teehee. When you get the shield, press start. Yeah, we know the sub-screen menu. On the equipment sub-screen, choose the item you want to equip and press A to equip it. Once you equip it, hold it up with R and change its angle with the control stick. You got it. Thank you. Welcome. Talk to the owner. We sell shields, but not swords. Well, I already have the Kokiri sword. 40 rupees. Dell. Yeah, we know. I know, anyway. I don't know about you guys, but here. I'm just playing the game. We're done here. And I think we'll go ahead and equip it. There we go. So we go here. I think we are ready to go to the Great Deku Tree. Jump, jump. Oh, look who it is. The punk-ass boss himself. If you want to see the Great Deku Tree, you should at least equip a sword and a shield. Eh? What's that? Oh, you have the DQ shield. And what's that? Oh my gosh, is that the Kokiri sword? Good grief. Yeah, Charlie Brown? That is the sword. Where's Linus, by the way? You look more like Linus, but whatever. Well, even with all that stuff, a wimp is still a wimp, huh? I, the Great Mido, will never accept you as one of us. Shoot, how did you get me to be a favorite of Saria and Great Deku Tree? Huh? Grumble, grumble. Grumble, grumble, you're not a Garaya. From Zelda 1. You know what? With a face like that, you could look like a Garaya from Zelda 1. My gosh. Well, anyway, I think this will end this episode here. And I think we've got far enough where we're about to meet Great Deku Tree, and I think this is a long enough episode. So, on the next episode of Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, we're gonna go meet the Great Deku Tree and find out what is happening to him and also to Kokiri Forest. So, see you guys next time, and thanks for watching. This is Captain Paladin LP signing out.